Hello, you beautiful souls of love and light, evolution revolutionaries, making a change in this world by tuning in to the Wisdom Within mantra and receiving guidance from your above resources, such as the angels, ascended masters, your higher self, and tuning into the earth resources of what you are aligning with as a nature spirit being here on earth. Hey, it's Lisa and Indigo Mystic here on Wednesday, October 26th, to bring you the Wisdom Within mantra. We appreciate you tuning in and listening and rippling this out into your world because everything we take in is energy and consciousness, and everything that we do makes a difference. Every single action, every word, every interaction makes a difference in this world, negatively or positively, and we're on the positive side. So tune in to our services at lisaaclayton.com. I am do intuitive readings and do channeling and also group mentoring and a lot of other things. And consider joining our Patreon group, which is an inner leader community that is harvesting and harmonizing the collective energy of a community that is working upon becoming the new leaders of the world through our heart's intuitive intelligence and our soul's wisdom. So join in. We'd love to have you join, besides tuning into the YouTube videos every week. So this week we have a beautiful, well, they're all beautiful, but this one is right in line with the eclipse season. Again, if you don't know much about how astrology and the energy of the planets, basically the sun and the moon, affect Earth, and the planets that are closest to Earth. However, if you would like to know more about angel astrology and how we work with astrology in the inner leader movement, again, tune into our Patreon community and you will get the full downloads there. So, eclipse season, a new moon, it's all important because it is setting the pace in this the pace for the new evolutionary cycle that we are embarking upon. We're closing up a big, huge chunk of time that we have been here on Earth that has kept us hostage through conditioning, old values, beliefs, stories that are no longer alignment with our source being. And so, on that note, we will, Indigo, would you like to share with the audience our Wisdom Within mantra? Okay, here it is. I love this. I love them all. These are downloads I received from the Cosmic Collective, a group of angels, ascended masters, ancestors, my soul family in light. But I love this first sentence. Really take a nice deep breath into your heart area for this first sentence because your purpose is a living thing. Recalibrating, adjusting, expanding, and moving you deeper into the soul flow with evolutionary currents illuminating your path. Oh, I love this one. And they're getting a little bit, the wisdom within mantras are like getting very expansive and they're getting very direct on what we should be focusing upon. So the first line, and I'm just going to briefly discuss each line, and then for the additional downloads and guidance, you can tune into our Patreon community. But your purpose is a living thing. And what the guides were saying is that as humans on Earth, in a manifestation 3D activation of getting more and more and more, you have also defined your purpose as an end or a result or an accomplishment or an achievement. And that's not true. Your purpose is a dynamic living thing. It is constantly changing. It is constantly evolving, adjusting, recalibrating, and moving you into the soul flow. And when they talk about the soul flow, what they're talking about here is allowing that source power of you, the divine sovereign being that you are, to come forward and lead your life. Um, the soul flow with evolutionary currents. I love that comment or that statement. Evolutionary currents. So this is the flow. They're saying evolution isn't start here at A and you get here to B and then you go to C. And that is a myth in spirituality that we are more evolved. Really, all we are is just more awake and connected to our soul purpose. So don't get into that comparison of, oh, that person's much more evolved than I am. Everyone has a different evolutionary cycle and an evolutionary current that is illuminating your earth path. So that was a big aha that the guides wanted me to come through is stop comparing yourself to other people on their soul journey. Some souls will never awaken. Okay, it's just what they signed up for. Some souls are totally awakened and are evolving at a rapid pace. Okay, that's the difference. It's not how much more evolved you are, it's how you are evolving. And what's happening in the inner leader movement is that we are all evolving at a rapid pace. So we have a lot of work to do to keep up with this soul flow because the soul has been waiting, kind of, clicking, are you going to connect with me here? Are you satisfied? Are you feeling secure? If not, let me show you the way because that's what I'm asking you as a human being is to stay connected, be satisfied and be secure. And that security is not about the amount of money that you have in the bank. That helps. The security is the self cure of old conditioning and old beliefs and values that are no longer aligned. The way that we got shut down as children from expressing what our soul was illuminating at that point in our life. What the soul is doing now is illuminating our path as we come back to it because it has the information, the knowledge, the wisdom. Okay, Indigo. Indigo assists me in these beautiful wisdom within mantras, and we will call in the angels from beautiful Ingrid Hours, light language, spiritual tools. Indigo, you're on stage. You ready for your call? You're going to call in the angels. You're getting a little shaggy, aren't you? About ready for another groom. Okay, look up at the light, the lotus light where the angels hang out. The other night I came in here, I couldn't find her where I was getting ready to go to bed. Oh, by the way, rest and sleep is very important right now during this time. And I've been going to bed at 9 and shutting down everything. And that's not my typical way. But again, this is an evolutionary current that is flowing through me, illuminating a new path for rest. So I couldn't find her. I was ready to go to bed around 9:30, and she was in here just staring at that lotus light. So the angels were really present that evening. Okay, ready? Indigo puts her energy into this. 1, aha, you do see them. 2, aha, more coming in. 3, aha, thank you. You're such a good assistant. And she's like, who's out there? Okay, so I just shuffle and let's see what angels come through to amplify, activate, expand. Actually, they said, oh my gosh, recalibrate, adjust, expand, move us deeper. Okay, so I'm going to take these first 3. There's a whole bunch that came out. Okay, very cool. Just kind of curious what the others were. Okay, here's the first one. Good job, Indigo. Angel for renewal and development. Yes, indeed. This is your evolutionary, these beautiful evolutionary currents that are flowing through you. Look at that beautiful golden light in that orb to light up to light up your renewal and development for yourself. The mantra on this card, on the oracle, I never like to call them cards, they're very powerful oracles. I acknowledge all renewals and transformations in my life, and they are happening hourly. This is a number 26, and I always like to use Kyle Gray's angel numbers. I love numerology. Everything holds energy, it holds power. And number 26 is it's important for you to be in the company of people who lift your spirit. Step back from anyone who is making you feel small. Okay, this is recalibrating, adjusting, expanding, moving your purpose. Don't let anybody hold you back from that. Okay, you are constantly evolving. Don't listen to the naysayers. Um, yeah, the soul. I was just tuning in to get more information from this angel. What this angel for renewal and development is saying is that the soul knows. Okay, so as you commit and connect with the renewal of your contract with your soul, okay, when you decided to come in as a human, you had a contract. You said, "This is what I'm going in with." So acknowledging that this is part of recalibrating, adjusting, and living and moving deeper into your purpose, because your purpose is constantly a living thing. So the angel for renewal and development is saying, let me help you do that. Let me help you do all the twists and turns. Look at all those twists and turns on the card. Let me help you do those twists and turns of renewal and development, recalibrating, adjusting, expanding, and moving deeper into a soul flow so that you can transform, transcend, transmute everything in your life with greater ease and peace. And look at the next one. Absolutely. This is what's happening to humanity right now. We are evolving rapidly. Angel for humanity. And the mantra on this beautiful light language symbol is I am prepared to help others, bearing in mind my own limitations. So this is what the evolution, look at the evolution of for what humanity looks like right now. A lot of twists and turns, some big loops there in the middle that we can get sidetracked with. This angel for humanity is saying, this is, yeah, she's not saying sidetrack. She's saying this is what expansion looks like in the human evolution, this big wide loop out there. And bearing in mind your own limitations as you are prepared to help others. That means what the angel's saying is that you humans love to overextend yourself. You like to overcare, you like to over nurture, and you then don't take care of your source self. So as you are contributing to others, also take care of yourself. And this is a number 31, and 31 in angel numerology is saints and masters are working closely with your prayers and intentions at this time. Oh, are they ever? Good time for intentions under this new moon. Know they are doing their best to help you. Now, I think I've talked about this before, but what was it, last week I was in this fear panic mode of things that were happening in my life. And I went to Indigo likes to go over to the church that's a block away and roll on the grass and smell the roses. And then went over and I said, I need help. And what the guide said is, we're here to help you, but you have to give us your vision of what your world would look like and what you would feel if you had what you were asking us for help. Give us the vision and give us the feeling that's aligned with your heart and soul, not the 3D more, or I need more to do XYZ. What would your world look like and be if you had this help you are asking us for? Then we co-create with you, because we are really tired of you asking us for help all the time without taking any action or any movement with our guidance. We're not the ones that are waving the magic wand. We help you lift that wand and wave it. We do it with you together. So I thought that was really, really, really fabulous, because they remind us that typical religion tells us to keep praying and asking for help, asking God to do the job, asking the angels to create a miracle. When that power is within us, we have God, the angel power, and everything right here inside of us. When we ask for assistance, then we alchemize those energies and consciousness, and that's where we create the magic. Okay, so third angel coming in for this beautiful wisdom within mantra this week is the angel for patience and timelessness. Okay, this is I accept everything with patience. Archangel Michael came in with this earlier this week in a reading and a transmission I was doing, reminding us that in this evolutionary, this is what this means in the soul flow with evolutionary currents, illuminating your path, that patience is key. The more that you slow up, the more that you observe, the more that you are in stillness and in quiet times, that's when things start to move and start to rapidly expand. When we're pushing and we're accelerating ahead and pushing that gas pedal down to the floor and expending a lot of fuel to get to where we're going, that is not aligning. That is aligning with our old definition of purpose is I've got to get to this point to be considered valid, important, accomplished, achieved, and that's not your living purpose. So the angel for patience and timelessness saying, you did not get taught how to slow down. That's patience. Have patience. You have to practice patience. Okay, in order for this timelessness, this expansive time that we're living in, for it to flow, illuminating your path. What are the next steps to take? Look at this beautiful orange orb. Again, each one of these cards in the light language, in the healing holograms that we create in our energetic field. Look at this. This is all about flow. This is all about flow. Okay, in soul flow with evolutionary currents illuminating your path. Amazing. I love this. I love doing these beautiful transmissions and readings for you. Yes, 28 is your angels want to give you a high five. So this is number 28 on the angel for patience and timelessness. So your angels want to give you a high five as they recognize your commitment. Guess what? To being a light in the world. That's your living purpose. Well done for facing your fears. Okay, I want to read that again. Your angels want to give you a high five. Okay, up high five as they recognize your commitment to being a light in the world. Well done for facing your fears. And that's what your living purpose is. Face your fears. They're not real. False expectations appearing real is the acronym I use for fear, or what the angels gave me. And illuminate your light in the world. It's going to get dark. It's going to get darker as the systems break apart and they fall. And it's okay because we've got the light to navigate through. It's what needed to happen. We're beyond the control limits now, and we are in evolutionary cycles of beautiful awakening, transformation on this earth. We are here. Thank you for tuning in, because if you're tuning in and listening to this, you are the light. You are making a change on this earth that hasn't happened in thousands of years. So congratulations for being here, and keep shining your light. Shine on, shine on, shine on. We'll see you soon in our next Wisdom Within mantra. Indigo, are you going to say much love? Say much love. Say bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. My mommy's got some more downloads to do, some more writing to do, is writing a book, and is doing a lot of other things right now. So her purpose is a living thing because it's constantly changing. All right. We love you. Bye bye.